Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be setting up a special notebook that's going to help me with my productivity and goals. All right, so I have myself a little break from working on our porch, and so I am going to put this video out for you today. It's about a notebook I'm going to be putting together, and that's going to kind of help me with my productivity and goals. I want to keep it separate from my planner because I'm expecting to put in there a lot of notes from the course. So let me bring out my project tray and I'll talk a little bit about that and then we'll get started. Okay. So I've mentioned this before on one of my videos or a couple of them, that I am in the process of taking the Jane's Agenda Masterplan 365 free course. Mind you, it is free, so you definitely want to hop on there and check it out. I'll be talking more about that, but to help me get set up, I have to the left side of my desk, I purchased these pink trays from the Target dollar spot. And what I do with them is I basically I have 4 of them and I keep a project in each of them. And it's usually a project that I'm trying to accomplish during the week. So there's approximately 4 weeks in the month. So I expect 4 projects. So I have them all in these little bins. Let me take these out because these will kind of clink around. Again, I'm not sure if they had different colors of these or not. Clearly I chose pink. But they're going to shift a little bit. So let's see if I can do this. Here, let me just take it all out before I make a hot mess of it. Let's see if I can get all of these printouts because we're going to talk about those. Okay, so let me show you. So here's the tag. Or you know what? Yeah, this was Target. I'm reading the little tag here. Yes, it is $3. So this is the Target dollar spot. And I have 4 of them. And what I do is, so that I have the option, obviously, to keep changing it out, I do place a little note on a sticky note, just on this little lip right here. Each of them will stack to the lip. And so I just kind of put a little sticky note telling me what is in this bin. So this, of course, was my Masterplan 365 notebook bin. And that's kind of what I'm going to be setting up today. So I have a cover, some discs, I have printouts. So this course is an online course. It's free. So again, you can't go wrong, right? And it's once a week. You will go in to the live class and you'll get all the information. You have your workbooks available. You have the option with the workbooks of getting them, I believe, mailed to you, or you can select printable. So I did printables, as you can see. They're on week 7 now. I didn't come into it until I think middle week 6, or month 6, not week. So I'm behind, but you don't have to start the course at the beginning. So that's key to, whether or not you want to get started. So as you can see, I only have a few printouts done. I only have 1 and 2 done, stamped or hole punched, and then I've got 3 here, and I'll keep going, off camera. But for the purpose of showing it to you, I just wanted to show you what they look like. I'm just going to go ahead and move these out of the way a bit. All right. So this whole notebook came about because through my multiple orders with Jane's Agenda, because I love her products, I had accidentally ordered 2 of these covers. So this is, I believe it's called Garden Party. I don't think there's a, it's up to you which side you want, front or back. You can see they're different. I'm thinking this one's probably the back side because it's less florals. We'll see. I can always change them around. Anyhow, this is a Garden Party classic size disc cover, and it's a nice sturdy plastic, but it's flexible enough that you know, you can see it's bending here. Obviously, I would not say test it and totally bend it, but it's a nice sturdy cover. It does have a plastic on the inside of both covers. And then, so again, that was extra. So I had this extra cover and I'm like, what am I going to do with it? Then I found Masterplan and I decided to hop in and join. I then ordered, to help me keep organized, I do love an organized plan, a structure to what it is I'm doing. I don't like it to be just willy-nilly. So I decided to order these tabs. They're numbered, and I chose to get them numbered. I think you can have them blank as well, I think. And so there's 12 of them here. So each month, there's going to have a course under it. And so these will be my tabs. And then I also have discs. Now these discs are the classic size Happy Planner berry fuchsia pink discs. Hot pink, I think is what they call them. And it kind of really matched well because I did not have, in all the orders I placed, I completely forgot to order the berry discs. So I'm just going to use these for now just to get me started. I can always switch them over to a different disc system. So, or disc, I should say. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get these on. And again, I expect that this will be a quick video. I always say that and then voila, it's not. But this should be, because there really isn't a whole lot that I have to do to get this started. I do plan to find and add in, and I actually may do that before I finish because I think where it is. I want to add in some extra lined paper or a note section because I do anticipate wanting to take more notes. So I'll show you one of the inserts. Ooh, don't do that. You can see on each of the start of the course, there is note paper throughout. So you don't have to worry about, if you don't have note paper handy, or I only want to add in extra paper because I always like to have extra paper. That's just my jam. So I'm going to get this on, hopefully without breaking it. We're going to go slow. Let's see. It's the middle ones that are a little harder than you'd want, I'm afraid. I never want to break these covers. I will get the plastic off once I get this set up. Okay, now I'm stuck. Here we go. And that's sort of some of it, because if it gets, if there's like a little scratch somewhere, hopefully I'll protect it a bit by having that plastic on there. So I am going to hopefully finish this off. There we go. Okay. So I think I've got it all. No tears or anything. I love that. Okay. Now that my discs are already on it, so if you grab, I'm going to give you a little tip. I've mentioned this before. So when removing the plastic, I would, if you know for sure that this is the cover you're going to use, I would suggest doing it before you put it on the discs, but you can still do it afterward. I pull from the flat edge towards the discs. That seems to help pull off You know, sometimes they get stuck. So see, it even came right off of these discs, no problem. I'm just going to toss that aside. Let me get this started. All I need is a little help. And look at how crystal clear this is. It's gorgeous. Let's pull. You just want to be careful that you don't scratch the plastic. Let's see if I can start it up here. Perfect. I like that they always give you at least a corner or somewhere to start. Whether intentional or not, it works out perfectly. So let's go ahead and get this one off. There we go. There was a little bit left here. And I think I got it all. If not, again, I can always go in and fix it. I thought I ruined the cover right there, but I think it's part of the image. I'm hoping. Okay, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I was pretty gentle about it. All right, so we have our discs, and then we have the inserts. So now that I'm going to start filling up the discs, let me bring these aside. Now, this is not a notebook that I intend to change up from month to month. It's going to be this. And again, you can choose whatever cover you want. So this has more florals. I actually think that might be the back. I think that's the back. Again, it doesn't matter. You can put it any way you want. So why don't we bring this one over? I am going to get an inside dashboard for this. While I love these tabs, they don't quite go with it. This one went really pretty. The wood with the... But I will figure out the cover later. But I do think I want it this way. So that's the way we're going to go with it. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get all of my tabs on. And then, you know, a lot of the times the printables are made available just shortly after the new month begins. So don't be disappointed if you don't see them right away. And that's where the extra note paper comes in handy. Because all you're going to do is take your notes on that note paper. Then when you get the printable, print it off, cut it down, get it in your notebook. You're ready to go. You can just transfer the notes or leave the notes on that separate note paper. And so I think, like I said, I'm going to be grabbing. I know what paper I want to grab, and I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I say that and then watch. It's not going to be where I thought. So this might be a record time lately for my video. We'll see. Let's see how well I can beat my time. Okay, so all my tabs are in. And so I will decide on what side cover I want based on what dashboard I decide to get for it. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I have one printed and cut down. So we're going to go into one and we're going to get this in. I'm going to show you what I mean with the note paper. So for each week's lessons, there's note paper that backs to it. And then there's note paper on the back as well. So that is a perfect opportunity to put your extra note paper right at the end of the course. So let's do 2. So I have 1 through 7. I have 2 of them print and cut. The third one's over here, as you saw. And then what I'm probably going to do is skip to number 7 because that's the month we're in, so that I can, you know, have my notes for the current version that's out there. So for now, and again, here's 3, not cut or put hole punched yet. So let me go ahead, set that aside, and then let me grab the paper. Okay, as you know, I keep my Happy Planner paper separated by what it is. I put it on expander discs. I label what is in there, so this folder or notebook is Planner Girl paper. And, you know, I have line, dot grid, so forth. So what I am going to pull out of here is, and of course Planner Girl's mixed, so it really depended on what was the Planner Girl, what is in that section. Let's see. So yes, perfect. So this paper was from, I believe, Socialite. I also believe I have scalloped edge paper somewhere else. I will look for that later. But for right now, I'm going to pull out this paper. Let's push this up a bit. And let's get this paper out. And I love the Socialite planner. It was just so fun to work in. So, you know, I could say I wish they'd bring it back, but then the reality is it's never the same, you know. Okay. So I now have a little bit of paper that'll kind of go with the vibe of it, so I like that. So let me just take 3 sheets. Let me get the 3. I don't know how many I can put in each, so I'm just grabbing 3. Let's put 3 here. This will give me extra space. I will look for that other scalloped paper because I thought I had more. And then we're going to put some here. Again, I'll grab 3. And I'll put 3 in each to the end or until I run out of paper. And then that will pretty much comprise my notebook. I do have some pen holders coming. So I like to have a pen with my notebook. So that will come in handy. And over time, as I'm using this, I may need to add in more or less. The nice thing too is that all of the videos that are done, they're done live each week. Okay, so here's 2. I ran out, but that's okay. They're done live each week, and they are always available. So I have to still go back for 1 through half of 6 and retake notes, you know, get the books, read them, do my homework on it. So I will always have the access to those videos to do that. So, yeah, the dashboard, I'm going to find that for something. Okay, so here it is. That's all this video was going to be about. It was going to be about putting together this notebook so I can get on track. I really need to get on track. I feel like my notes are kind of scattered everywhere. This is now going to do it for me. And I still have room to grow in here. So I did print the cover, the tabs, and the printouts all came from Jane's Agenda. As you know, these are Happy Planner discs. In each course, I did do a double-sided print, so there's a bit of ghosting on it. I believe this was a 24-pound paper. So it is what it is. I just need it to take notes, to read, take notes, and I'll be good. So I'm not worried that there's a bit of ghosting. So I've got all of them done. Now my only task is to print off the remainder that I have up to month 7. And then I'll be all set for the rest of the year. And I'll be good to go. So I really like that fact. So there it is. And you know what? If I needed to, I don't think so, but if for some reason I felt I needed a folder, I could always put a folder in the back. So how perfect is that? I love the look of this folder. Let me see. Again, I'm getting my nail polish all over it. So see, this would be kind of cute. Something Masterplan. I'll figure something out. So anyhow, in this, you can see how pretty that cover is. Look at that. So gorgeous. I love the watercolor. In fact, one of my blog, just a side note here, one of my blog themes was sort of this burgundy and fuchsia and pink watercolor floral. I loved it when I had that theme. But I've changed it. If you visited the blog, you know. But that's a side note. It has nothing to do with the notebook. So here you go. This is my classic size Jane's Agenda Masterplan 365 work notebook that I plan to keep updated and maintained and it will allow me to stay on track, productive, accomplishing my goals, and I will go back and finish off the other ones probably before the end of the year. And then I'll be going into 2025 prepared and ready to go. So be sure to check it out. janesagenda.com/masterplan, one word. Check it out, join, you're going to love it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this video, and please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. And there's not a whole lot of supplies to link in the description box, but if you go to the site, you'll be able to see everything. I hope soon, fingers crossed, to have a discount code for you. So that's forthcoming. So I will have, again, anything I can link in the description box below. And then I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life, one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.